Welcome to the Immersive English Podcast. It's good to be here with you.
Hey everyone, it's me, Max, and it's great to be back. Today, we have a really interesting topic for you.
Today, we are going to talk about daily routines. What are daily routines, Max?
Good question, Natalie. Daily routines are, well, they are the things people do every single day. Like the things you do when you wake up, during the day, and before you go to sleep. It's a kind of schedule, you know?
Yes, exactly. The things you do usually every day. And we are super excited to share our own routines with you. We think it's a great way to learn some new English words about daily life. So I will start first. My morning routine. It starts when I wake up. I usually wake up around 6:30 in the morning. Yes, it's quite early, I know.
Wow, that is early, Natalie.
It is, but I like it. So after I wake up, I usually stay in bed for just a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes. I stretch a little bit, just moving my arms and legs. Then I get out of bed. This means I leave the bed.
Right, so you don't stay in bed all day.
No, not all day. After that, I go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth. This means I clean my teeth with a toothbrush. And then I wash my face with water. After the bathroom, I go to the kitchen to make breakfast. My breakfast is usually simple. Sometimes it's toast and tea, or sometimes yogurt and fruit. I love eating a good breakfast. It gives me energy for the day. After breakfast, I get dressed. This means I put on my clothes for the day. I like to choose comfortable clothes, and then I am ready to start my workday. So that's my morning, Max. What about yours?
Hmm. My morning is a little, different from yours, Natalie.
Oh, how so?
Well, you wake up at 6:30, right? I usually wake up later than that. I, uh, I wake up around 7:30 or sometimes even 8 a.m. Yes, I like to sleep a little longer.
A late riser.
Yeah, I am. So when I wake up, I don't stay in bed too long. I get up, and the first thing I do is I go to the kitchen. I like to drink a big glass of water first. It helps me wake up. Then for breakfast, I like to make something quick. Most days, I eat cereal with milk. Cereal is like small pieces of grain, like cornflakes, that you eat with milk. Or sometimes I eat eggs. I love eggs for breakfast. After I finish eating, I usually listen to some music while I get ready for the day. Get ready means I prepare myself. I take a shower, I wash my face, and then I get dressed, just like you. But yes, my wake-up time is quite different from yours. You are so early.
Wow, 7:30 or 8 a.m.? That is quite late for me. I'm definitely an early bird. So after my morning routine, after I get dressed and everything, I start my work for the day. My day usually involves a lot of reading and writing. I I spend many hours on my computer. This is my work. Sometimes I also have meetings where I talk with other people about our projects. And then in the middle of the day, I always have something called a lunch break. A lunch break is a time in the middle of the day when people stop working to eat lunch. It's a short rest from work.
Ah, yes, the lunch break. Very important.
Yes, very important. For me, my lunch break is usually around 12:30 p.m. It's not a very long break, maybe 30 minutes, sometimes an hour. During this time, I often eat a quick meal. Sometimes it's a sandwich or maybe some soup. I like to eat something that is easy and fast to prepare because I want to use my break time to, relax a little. I might listen to some music or just step away from my computer. It's a good way to reset for the afternoon.
So, Natalie, you have your lunch break at 12:30 p.m. That's a good time to eat. For me, my afternoon also starts after lunch. I usually eat around 1 p.m. After my lunch, I go back to my work. Like you, I also spend a lot of time on my computer. I often have to write emails or prepare things for our podcast. Sometimes I take a very short break in the afternoon, maybe just 10 or 15 minutes. This short break helps me to stretch my legs or maybe grab a cup of tea. It's like a mini reset. In some countries, like Spain, they have something called a siesta. Have you heard of that, Natalie?
Oh, a siesta. Yes, I have. It sounds wonderful.
It does. A siesta is a short nap or a rest taken in the early afternoon, especially in hot countries. So people in some places, they stop work completely for an hour or two. They go home, eat lunch, and then they might sleep for a little while. It's very different from my short breaks. I don't sleep in the afternoon. My breaks are just, a few minutes to stand up and move around. I don't have time for a full siesta. I wish I did.
Me too. A siesta sounds like a dream. But yes, that really is a big difference in daily routines, isn't it? But okay, so after my workday finishes, usually around 5 p.m. or 5:30 p.m., my evening routine starts. First, I usually think about dinner. Sometimes I make dinner, and sometimes I just eat something quick that I prepared before. Dinner is the last meal of the day, eaten in the evening.
Ah, dinner. My favorite meal. What kind of things do you make for dinner, Natalie?
Well, I like to cook simple meals, maybe some pasta or chicken with vegetables. After I eat, I like to relax. This is my leisure time.
Leisure time. What does that mean? Exactly.
Good question. Leisure time means free time, time when you are not working or studying. It's time for fun or for rest. So during my leisure time, I might read a book or listen to music or maybe watch a TV show. It helps me to feel calm. And then a bit later, I start to wind down. This means I prepare my body and mind for sleep. I might drink some tea or turn off bright lights. I try to stop looking at my phone or computer screen. Finally, I get ready for bed. I brush my teeth again, change into my pajamas, and then I go to sleep. I usually try to be in bed by 10 or 10:30 p.m. so I can get enough sleep for the next day.
That sounds like a good evening routine, Natalie. Very calm. My evening routine is a little different, actually. After my work is finished, usually around 6 p.m., I also start thinking about dinner. Like you, I sometimes cook, but I also really enjoy eating out, at a restaurant. Or sometimes I just order food.
Oh, ordering food is nice. What kind of food do you usually order?
Well, I like a lot of different foods. Maybe pizza, or sometimes something from an Asian restaurant. After dinner, I usually watch some TV or play a video game. This is how I relax. It helps me to clear my mind after work. And then I start to get ready for bed. I also try to go to sleep around 10:30 p.m. or 11 p.m. So my dinner is usually around 6:30 or 7 p.m. But it's interesting because dinner times are very different in other countries. For example, in some countries, like Spain, people often eat dinner much later.
Oh, really? Later than 7 p.m.? That's late for me.
Yes, much later. Sometimes dinner in Spain can be at 9 p.m. or even 10 p.m. at night. It's a very big difference from my routine. It shows how daily schedules can be, very different around the world. It depends on the culture.
So we wake up, we eat, we work, we relax, and then we sleep. You know what? Our daily routines, they really help us.
Yes, they do. They help us to organize our time. That means they help us to know what to do and when to do it. It makes our day smoother.
Exactly. If you have a routine, it's like a plan for your day, so you don't forget things. And it makes things feel uh, orderly.
Yeah, orderly. That's a good word. And it's also clear how routines can look very different in other parts of the world.
Yes, that's true. We talked about the siesta, that afternoon rest in some countries, and about how dinner can be much, much later in places like Spain.
Yes, it's not just about what time we wake up or eat. It also depends on the culture, the way of life in a country. And also, it depends on our work or school schedules. If you start work very early, your morning routine will be different from someone who starts work late.
Right. Or if you have school in the morning, your routine is different from if you have school in the afternoon. So many things can change a routine. It's not the same for everyone.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see the differences and the similarities. We all have routines, but they are all a little bit unique.
Well, Max, this was a really fun talk about our daily routines. We really hope you enjoyed learning some new English words and phrases today. Thank you so much for listening to the Immersive English Podcast.
Before we go, we have some questions for you, our listeners. We want to know about your daily routine.
Yes, so please tell us, what time do you wake up in the morning? Do you go to work or school? What time do you start?
What do you do in the evening to relax? Do you watch TV, read a book, or listen to music? Please write your answers in the comments below. We love to read your messages.
Yes, it helps us know you're learning with us. Please like and subscribe for more immersive English.
See you next time.